YouTube, Kurt Curtis. In today's video, I'm going to the local card show looking for wrestling cards. Yesterday, I was just at the Dallas Card Show, Chicago edition. So normally I don't post two card show videos so close together. So if you haven't seen that one, go check that one out. I found some cool stuff there. But today should be interesting because the shows kind of overlap. The Dallas Card Show is a 3-day event, and today is Sunday, it's the third day, and then this happens to be the same day that the local show runs. So I know there's going to be some vendors that are usually here that are not here because if they've paid for the table for the weekend for the Dallas show, they're going to be at that. For example, Carl, he's not going to be here today. However, I do know that James is going to be here, so worst case scenario, I know he's going to have a bunch of stuff. So this should be interesting. I'm curious to see if this show is going to be a little bit more quiet because of that, because a lot of the vendors are at the Dallas show, or if that actually opened up space for some new vendors that may have been on the waiting list. So should be a lot of fun, should be interesting. Let's look for some good old-fashioned ass-whooping wrestling cards.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. Any wrestling today?
Well, there's
Some
the
singles?
boxes, there's a row of singles. I mean, I got a little bit of Chronicles and NXT otherwise.
Oh, okay.
Wax, that's kind of... There's...
Oh yeah, here's the singles.
I had a lot more in there yesterday. Sold a lot of them.
By the way, apparently lost under. Oh yeah. You didn't know. How you doing? Good. How are you? Good.
All right, how are you?
Anything in these boxes? Anything here, $1 a piece, 5 days. Yeah.
Hi.
Hey, John.
You have any wrestling by any chance? Okay. Thank you.
Like, guessing this
What's up,
is
guys?
like the least accomplished
What's up?
person I've seen. Hey, how's it going, man?
How are you? You got some new stuff, James?
Yeah,
Just mixed in?
pretty much. Oh, like everything new's gonna be in this box.
Oh, thanks.
I know why she's your favorite.
She's way too hot to be wrestling.
Is that Harley Cameron?
Do you want me to grab your stuff before he does?
Sure.
He hasn't even seen it yet.
Oh, the new oh, damn.
You know what? They're going back in the Zion case now.
Is it a gold wave? That's on a 5 then.
It's on a 5. That one's her new breed out of 10. It's like, oh.
Yeah, I'll take those.
Oh. See, I find the good stuff for you.
You do. Oh, look at that Cody too.
I'm surprised you didn't want the Cody. It's all 25. Like, he's like, oh. Hey, man, take out that Brewers tattoo, bro. You're in Chicago, man. Take out the Brewers hat, man.
I was funny yesterday, old creature, some dumbass Cubs fan kid after it was 1-0, like talking all this shit.
Oh, and then like 5 seconds later.
10 minutes later. Like, did the Brewers even bat yet? Relax.
No, I knew they were fucked as soon as I heard Matthew Boyd was starting. Because he was like on 3 days of rest. I'm like, yeah,
Honestly,
he
it's
needs 5 days, bro.
the Brewers now. They're gonna lose like 3 in a row right now.
I don't think they're gonna lose 3 in a row. That series might go to what, 5? Or was it? Is it 5 or 7?
5.
Series is going to 5, bro. I do think the Cubs won today, though.
The Brewers always choke in the playoffs. I ain't getting.
Well, the Cubs are lately too, though. So I mean, that might work in your favor. But then you gotta face the Dodgers or Phillies, which that's like the.
Yeah, but the Brewers swept both of them.
Really?
Yeah. They're like 9-1 against the Dodgers this year or something.
Yeah, but Tony's been like different this playoffs already, though.
There's the Champa.
I was actually surprised. Ooh. This man's supposed to have every out of 10 out every 5.
Oh yeah, I have someone. I gotta show you everything I got at some point.
Someone her redemptions are popping up now. I see.
Oh yeah, I'm watching a couple auctions. I think the gold's on auction right now.
It's like the first one I've seen.
There's a couple more too. Yeah, I'm surprised they ended up getting redeemed. You know.
So apparently they all signed still, no matter what.
Oh, no matter what, they have to.
I haven't heard anyone say like they haven't signed after they get released. Or better yet, they already have it signed, you know? Because Jasmine Nick's stuff's already all signed. The shoe stuff was getting still sent.
How much is the white sparkle?
I think it's 70.
Okay. That's sick, man. That looks really nice. The orange.
Yeah. I didn't realize how expensive she was.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Insane.
Yeah.
Dude, she's like probably the top 5 most expensive girls out there. It's kind of stupid, but
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that.
she's more expensive than EOS sometimes, which I don't understand that. But
Did you start on that side?
I started here.
Okay. You're not setting up here anymore? Really? For good?
We'll see. Hopefully lucky, man. I mean, next month I will.
you should grade these.
I will.
He'll give you a 10 because he doesn't know who it is.
Yeah.
He's gonna look at like I'm a 10.
Yeah.
I don't know what that girl is. But if it's like a Rhea Ripley or something shows up, oh my, that's an 8.
Yep.
This is one thing I say about PSA. They're actually good with wrestling.
I went to the Dallas show yesterday.
Did you find anything there?
So there was wrestling
Friday.
spread out, but it seemed like it was mostly high-end stuff.
There was one guy who had a lot of stuff, and it was a lot of high-end too, but it was just super high price.
Yep, the one guy who had a bunch was all really high
A lot of
price.
people just didn't have shit price.
Yeah.
And then like when I would ask, like at least if I ask you if we work on something, these guys were just like, oh here, yeah, you go look it up. Supplies, I looked at like a small stack of wrestling. There was a Zack Ryder, like 2014 Topps Chrome, gold refractor, non-auto,
Okay.
nothing, for $15. So I'm like, well, I know Zack Ryder's got a following. Like,
Yeah.
this got to be worth more than $15. I put it on eBay, $100, best offer, and it was gone in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like no offer, nothing. Like $100, someone's bought it at $100.
Dude, even some of the base cards from like back then of his can go for more than what
I knew he was
you
popular.
would think.
Not that popular.
Well, those parallels for those older sets, since there isn't as many, man, there's like, you know, high demand for them.
And that's the thing, there were no comp. Like the last comp on it looks like 2022.
Yeah, they just don't pop up. They
I was so
don't.
hoping he would buy it. Because he's known to like, he'll buy his cards and Chelsea cards. Like, he doesn't check comps or nothing.
Yeah, he sees it, just buy it. Yeah.
I still like no wrestling in here.
That's what I was gonna ask.
Have you seen wrestling in here? No.
No, I'm gonna do one more lap before I leave, but
Dude,
Really
so
haven't
like,
seen much.
you know what?
Are
I
you
pulled
already
2
settled up?
tigers out of it.
Oh yeah. Did you want to look at my stuff?
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
they went back.
Me,
Oh, they
uh,
went down again.
Yeah, take your time. I got nothing else.
So how much do I owe you for?
110.
Okay.
35 piece on these, and then I said 40 on this.
Okay. Do you have room on the Kiana or no?
I do, yeah.
What?
What were you thinking?
You had it at 70?
Yeah,
Like 60 work?
that's fine.
And then what about the flames?
We said last one did like 8.
The first two did 50 and 60. The last one did 8. Oh boy. But I don't know. I put in black yellow. I don't know if that has an actual name.
I don't think it
I think it's supposed to be black yellow, but I bet you some people list it as like flames.
I just searched black yellow.
$3.
Okay. How much is your EO?
15.
So that's 110. You said? So that would be 170. Right? 85. 88.
Can you make it a round number?
Yeah, I'll give you 190.
Yeah, get like one more card or something. Yeah.
I'll just do 190. It's okay, man.
Okay, that works.
Cool.
There you go.
All right.
So Ruka, she sells.
Yeah, she does.
I can't get her shit for cheap no more.
I don't know.
I tried.
When I owed Donna Sleet $23 for elite, and I pulled her auto, and I had no idea who she was, and I was pissed. Like, I pulled some fucking NXT person.
What auto was it?
It was
just
a red too. I don't know. I think you, Kurt. I think you were the one that told me too. Like, no, it's a good card. And I'm like looking it up. And I'm like, oh wait, it is.
Dude, she's getting like a fat push right now too. So I think they had her win on what SmackDown. So
Yeah, with Zarya.
I haven't watched anything since WrestlePalooza.
WrestlePalooza was a letdown for us. Me and AJ were. Yeah, that was miserable. Never
Like, this guy
again.
was gonna walk home after the Cena match.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to leave after the Cena match.
It was.
Because dude, it was such a disappointment, bro.
Yeah, this guy, he'll bring me some stuff, and a lot of, I try to tell him, like, I only really want autos and parallels and inserts, but some of that older stuff, like the early 2000s stuff, goes for money. So, like, I'll grab some of that from Otherwise, yeah, I get a lot of people that will bring me stuff at shows, too.
I mean, I just do mostly just on eBay, but it is more of a grind, and you
It
got to
is.
be patient. But you can sell stuff like that, but and you can get top dollar for it, but you might have to wait a couple months.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, I'll buy those guys that, like, they don't move fast, but they'll move eventually. Like this here, I picked this up. Like, there were a bunch of these in a collection, and those comp for $30 because
Really?
Charlotte,
Oh yeah.
Alexa, Sasha. And that's technically, I would guess, the rookie. Yeah, the comps on those are like $25-$30.
I would have not guessed that.
35 there.
And then with that,
I would do 90.
90 for all of it. I do that.
Cool.
I just keep any Codys I get like that.
Yeah,
I just throw them away.
I feel like the geometrics too, for whatever reason, like, sell more than some of like the true golds, which
I think the Breakers
totally
Light
isn't.
just disappeared so quick.
Yeah.
Like I didn't see anyone opening it aside from like the week of release.
should be 90.
That's cool. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no, thank you.
All right, guys, I'm going to show you everything I picked up at the show. It is the day after, so I don't know if you guys could kind of tell by the sound of my voice and stuff, but on the day of the show, I woke up with a headache. I suffer from like severe migraines and stuff. I'm on medication and stuff for it. I took my medication, started to feel better. As I was at the show, it progressively got worse, and I ended up leaving the show early. Usually I like to do 2 laps, check out the whole show, because I usually get there like right when it starts. Sometimes people are still setting up, or they set up a little bit late. And then I'll take a little break, and then I'll do another lap and then leave. I didn't do the second lap, so it is what it is. But I still picked up a bunch of stuff, even though I only picked up stuff off of 2 dealers. I definitely did notice the effect of having the 2 shows overlap. It seemed a little bit quieter. You could just tell something was a little off. It was a little bit slower. And that's because probably half the dealers, or some of the dealers, were still at the Dallas show. I didn't see much wrestling aside from the, couple of these 2 dealers, James and AJ, that I usually pick up stuff from anyway. However, with wrestling cards, sometimes all it takes is 1 dealer. But like I said, I didn't do the second lap. Maybe I missed some stuff that would have been available the second time around. And also, you guys noticed that I picked up cards from AJ outside from his car. He actually wasn't set up today because I guess he did a card show yesterday. And I don't know, it was just he was tired, and he still had stuff in his car. And that's why he was shopping at the show and said, I still have stuff in my car from the show I did yesterday if you want to take a look. So of course I did, because I usually pick up stuff from him anyway. So that's why I got stuff from his car. He just happened to have his stuff from the day before. So yeah, only picked up stuff from 2 dealers. One more thing I'd like to mention. I didn't mention it in the Dallas card show video, and I wanted to mention it. The amount of Pokemon there was insane. Usually at these sports card shows, I want to say maybe 15-20% of the tables are Pokemon. At the Dallas card show, it had to have been more than 50%. There was so much Pokemon there. And I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just an observation I'm making. I'm not knowledgeable enough on Pokemon. I obviously collected Pokemon when I was a kid and stuff, but as far as like the new sets go, I'm not super knowledgeable about it. So I kind of skip over those tables, even though they're really cool. And even at this show, I noticed a drastic difference in the amount of Pokemon. Even at this show, when the shows were kind of split up between, or some people were still at the Dallas show. But the Dallas show was insane. It had to have been 50-60% of all the tables there were Pokemon. It was nuts. But yeah, I think that's all I have to go over. Let's go over what I picked up. First, this big haul is from James. I spent, was it $190? Yeah, $190 for everything you're about to see. Got some AEW cards, a Ring Heroes pack, MJF Smooth. Got a Keith Lee relic from 22. AEW. Sol Ruka base card from Cactus Jack. James just threw that in because I was at like $188 and we were just gonna make it an even $190, so he just threw in that card. Topps Chrome Tavion Heights Geometric. Topps Chrome Wendy Joe Blue out of 99 Geometric. JD McDonough Impact out of 199. That's from 23 Revolution. Jerry the King Lawler out of 49. That is from 23 Chronicles Ring Royalty. Booker T out of 149 from Donruss Elite 23. Rosa Mendez, looks like some insert set from 2012. I'm not really familiar with this, but this might be something. I'll have to look into it. Tiffany Stratton base rookie from 22 Prism. Same set, Edge Cracked Ice. 23 Prism now. We got a Batista Red Wave. Becky Lynch Green. Fallon Henley Red out of 299. Valhalla Orange out of 99. Now we got some select cards. 22 Select Cedric Alexander Neon Green out of 49. 23 Select Trish Stratus Orange Flash. Rey Mysterio Sensations Flash. JC Jane Snapshots Flash. Now we're moving to 24 Select. Got some orange flashes. Cody Rhodes. Ultimate Warrior. Masked Kane. Lola Vice. and Jade Cargill. Got some green flashes as well. Grayson Waller, Ariana Grace, Boogeyman, Trish Stratus Tricolor, Bret Hart Orange Flash Premier, Montez Ford out of 399, black and blue. Also a Chad Gable, black and blue. Montez Ford blue out of 199. And then Don Morocco maroon out of 149. So most of that stuff is just, you know, eBay inventory and stuff like that. So that was just like the lower end stuff. And then this was also included in the deal. Got the Cactus Jack Tiffany Stratton. I believe this is the black and yellow. Some people might call it the Flames Parallel. Got it in a one touch, I guess. I think this card sold for like a bunch of money when the set first came out, and now it's died down because it isn't even numbered, but it's still a cool card. Picked up some slabs. Got a 24 Prism Kiana James White Sparkle and a PSA 10. Can't really go wrong with that. I like picking up slabs, and I just price them, or I can make some money off of it, and I just sit there and wait. Because at the end of the day, if no one wants to buy them, I will gladly keep them. I think in the long term, they're a good hold, especially like a PSA 10 and like, you know, rarer cards like a White Sparkle like that. But yeah, pretty sweet. Another slab, 2025 Topps Now Io Sky in a PSA 10. This is when she retained the Women's World Championship. Pretty cool. Nothing crazy, but still. And then I think James enjoys like hunting down rare Blair cards for me. I don't even know if he's selling them to me at like where he's making a profit. I hope he's making something for it because he's going out of his way to pick these cards up for me. So I don't know, but I could tell he enjoys it. He wants to see what he can bring me every show. But this one is a hard one to get. It's the 22 Select Rookie Ringside Auto, and it's the Gold Wave, and these are numbered to 5. Very hard to find, and that is sick. I remembered, you know, a couple of years ago when, you know, this is the T-Mall product, and someone was doing like T-Mall case breaks, like, I don't know, almost every night for a while, and I kept entering them because at that point you could get Blair for super cheap, like $5 a case or something like that, even less. And I entered a bunch in a row, didn't really hit much, and then one day I forgot to enter, I was busy, and then someone hit one of these, and I was like, God, man. But I got one now, so it's all good. Also, a new breed from Donruss Elite, gold out of 10. I believe I already have this one, but I will take another. Pretty sweet. So that was everything I got from James, 190 for all that. Couple really nice cards for myself, couple slabs, and a bunch of like low mid-end stuff too, so can't really complain. And then the only other deal I did was with AJ, and that was when I bought the stuff outside from his car. But usually he's set up at the show, so I would have bought the stuff anyway if he was set up. I paid $90 for all this. I think it was 90. Yeah, I think $90. 25 Topps Chrome, Ren Sinclair out of 199. Not one, but two Wendy Choo Ren Sinclairs out of 199. These are pretty sweet, man. The 22 Select Ringsides. You know, these are 3 years old now, going on 4 years in a few months here. And this is the red and blue, which was the Blaster exclusive. Roman Reigns. Also a Stone Cold. So, solid pickups there. This is like a Bailey art card. This is from 2019. I think this is Undisputed. Not 100% familiar with this insert, but usually like art cards like this from some of the older sets, they're not saying they're all worth a lot of money, but they're usually pretty desirable. People like to put those sets together, so usually don't have a problem selling those in my eBay store. So I grabbed the Bailey. I'll look more into that soon. Picked up quite a few gold playing cards from 23 AEW. These I usually don't have a problem selling in my eBay store either. This is probably one of the most common sets people put together is the playing cards. Or, you know, some people even like to put together the gold playing cards if they want a harder chase. So we got Rio, Christian Cage, and Nick Jackson. Not too bad. Got another Rio card, Dynamite out of 249 from 23 AEW. Yep. Dynamites are kind of numbered differently depending on the set. This is a pretty cool find. This is a 2014 Chrome Daniel Bryan card. So this is the Chrome version of the set that I picked up at the last show. And then this is the X-Fractor version of the card. For like the old sets like 2014, 2015 Chrome, there aren't a ton of parallels, numbered stuff. So even something like this, which, you know, in today's day and age might just be looked at as like a silver or something like that. Like these can be a little bit hard to find, and some of them can have some value depending on who it is. Not really sure how much this thing's worth, but I imagine at least $5, probably a little more. Have to wait and see. Boogeyman die cut from 24 Select. I did grab a Finest card, 6, better known as X-Pac, and this is the blue checkerboard out of 75. So it's the first time I've had a Finest card in hand. Looks pretty sweet. Not sure how much demand there is for a 6 card, but find out. 24 Prism rookie, Karmen Petrovic, green. 24 Select ringside, Ethan Page, the red and blue. Here's another X-Fractor from an older Chrome set, Sasha Banks. This one's 2020, I believe. Yeah, 2020 X-Fractor. Pretty sweet. And then last up, picked up a slab, and I'll be keeping this one. 2025 Topps Chrome WWE Cody Rhodes Gold Geometric out of 50 in a PSA 9. So I like to hold on to Cody cards. His cards are too expensive for me to like try to complete some of his rainbows, or even like his cards out of 10. It's just way out of my league. But when I find stuff conveniently at card shows, or if I open something from a box or something, if it's Cody, most of the time I'll keep it, especially some of his better stuff. I've acquired a nice little handful of Cody Rhodes PSA graded cards just from consistently going to the card shows over the last year and a half or so. So pretty sweet. Pretty excited about that. And that's going to do it, guys. That's everything I picked up. So that's actually a decent amount of cards. Nice combination of stuff that I'm going to keep and stuff that's going to be inventory for my eBay store. I actually plan on doing like a live listing. I've never gone live on YouTube before, but I'm going to try it out when I have time. I'm not really sure when that's going to be. But I'm just going to have a bunch of wrestling cards already photographed, and I'm just going to chill and list some cards on eBay and kind of talk about the process and how I go about that. Look out for that if you are interested at all. Not really sure when that's going to happen though. But guys, I got the non-sport card show in 2 weeks. Probably less than 2 weeks by the time I post this video, because I'm going to give it some space from the last card show video. And I love that show. That show was awesome. I'm looking forward to that one more than these two, even though these two shows were great. The non-sport one is always a lot of fun. Only happens twice a year. I always find a bunch of good wrestling stuff there. So that should be coming out soon. And hopefully, I know I'm late, guys, but I'm going to try to do the top 20 September wrestling card sales from my eBay store. I haven't put that video together yet. So hopefully I'll have that out sometime this month, even though it'll be late. Appreciate you guys watching. As always, until next time.